Well, the plan, the 28-point plan, has a number of important elements which are essential to a just and lasting peace, and that's what we all want. There is more to do on the plan, and we've had a meeting this afternoon of like-minded leaders from the Coalition of the Willing, who are here at the G20, to engage on that. And tomorrow in Geneva, there'll be a meeting of senior US personnel, of the Ukrainians, and of NSA's national security advisors from Europe, including my national security advisor, to take things further forward.
And have you spoken to President Trump yet about this peace plan personally?
I talk to President Trump frequently, and I'm expecting to talk to him again in coming days. But look, there's been a lot of discussion in the last few days at the European level with the Ukrainians. It is fast moving, as you say. I think the focus very much now is on Geneva tomorrow, and whether we can make progress tomorrow morning.
Prime Minister, does the US proposal amount to a surrender to Russia? Could you personally accept the deal as it stands? And could you counsel your friend President Zelenskyy to accept such a deal?
Well, we're talking to President Zelenskyy pretty well continually. I spoke to him yesterday along with Chancellor Merz and President Macron. I'm expecting to talk to President Zelenskyy again in about an hour or so, hopefully, if we can set that up. And of course, we'll be there in Geneva tomorrow. It is important to keep firmly in mind what we're all trying to achieve, which is a just and lasting peace. But also underpinning that is the principle that I've always adhered to, that all matters about Ukraine must be determined in the end by Ukraine, and that's why we're talking very regularly with the Ukrainians.
And final question, are the UK and other allies scenario planning now to potentially continue this war, supporting Ukraine without the US in the fight if they don't move on these elements of the deal that are not palatable to President Zelenskyy?
Well, I'm absolutely clear in my mind that President Trump wants a just and lasting peace, not just from the actions he's taken towards that end, but also from the private discussions that I've had with him one-to-one on this issue. So I know what he's trying to achieve. We all want to achieve that, and that is what our focus is. I think it is important to say that one of the elements in the 28-point plan is the security guarantee from the US, an Article 5 guarantee. That's about the strongest guarantee that can be put forward. And so that fortifies in me the belief that what we're all trying to achieve here is a just and lasting peace, but it'll only be just and lasting if there are security guarantees and if we bear in mind that matters for Ukraine are always to be determined by Ukraine.